unleash an overwhelming power. His ki was rising up to the heavens. He would transform into imperfect Ultra Instinct, then shift to Super Saiyan Blue 3, and finally return to his normal form. Bardock was on the ground, in pain. What's happening? What's going on? In Goku's mind, just let yourself go. Son Goku, your thirst for revenge, your lack of power, that hidden rage you carry, your resentment. I can make you stronger. Who do you think you are, you wretch? Well, you'll get to know me soon enough. Just remember this. Tablos. Suddenly, the entity in Goku's mind would disappear. Goku falls to the ground, returning to normal, very agitated and out of breath. Bardock, having powered down, approaches Goku. Kakarot, are you alright? Goku, out of breath. Yes, Karama appears. What was that? Does that kid really have that much power? The entity said this, mouth agape, trembling. Goku would recover. Father, no. I don't know what happened. Kakarot, you're back. At that moment, Bardock falls to the ground, kneeling, coughing up blood. Damn it, that hit you gave me really hurt. Ha ha. Bardock laughed as he spat blood. Father, I'm sorry. I don't know what happened to me. I just let myself go. That power, that strength. It felt so good. Bardock looked seriously at Goku. Kakarot. It seems someone tried to possess your mind and body. However, what kind of monster must it have been to try to control your power, which is so great, and grant you such overwhelming energy? Father, I really felt good. I felt as if I was superior even to the angels themselves. At that moment, Karma appears. Tell me, boy, did he say anything to you? No, wait. He told me something called Tablos. This leaves Bardock and Karma paralyzed and speechless. What's going on? No, don't tell me that guy has now set his sights on you. Damn it. Bardock struck the ground. Goku was confused. What's going on? Tablos he is the creator of the Super Dragon Balls, and is capable of controlling both angels and any deity. He's a living legend. Relax, he couldn't possess me, said Goku with a smile. It's true, but why? Why couldn't he? The three of them wondered. Meanwhile, somewhere else, in a place outside the universes. What is it that you need, Tablos? Daishinkan said this nervously. Why? Because you didn't keep your word? Daishinkan, nervous and serious. My word? I always keep my word. What are you talking about? Are you an idiot? At that moment, he creates an image showing Goku as a child. Who is that? Ask Daishinkan. Who is he? Don't you realize? That's none other than the son you had with the Saiyan mortal back then. Daishinkan is left speechless. No, that's not possible. Tu ordered him to be killed. Since he carried my blood, he should be dead. You're a complete fool. Apparently, he did die, but he was reincarnated. However, somehow, that damned mortal once again possesses your cells and those of a Saiyan. But now, his cells are enhanced. Do you know anything about this? No, I didn't know anything about it, but tell me, how do you know all of this? I tried to dominate his mind and body, but because of your wretched cells, I can't control him 100%, and now, by trying to control him, I gave him part of my power and cells, since I was merging my body with his. But your cells interfered. It's a great threat. Without a doubt. Relax, I'll send that god of destruction to eliminate them, and if not, I'll have to go myself. Do whatever you want, but don't come asking me for help later. Daishinkan smiles confidently as he leaves the place, while Tablos, with his wandering mind, continues searching for some powerful being to control, when suddenly, well, how interesting, very interesting. So there are others as well, somewhere else. Gohan was unleashing all his fury and rage, gradually destroying planet Earth, when suddenly, right in front of him, none other than Vegeta appears. Whis, astonished, says, well now, what an interesting turn of events. It seems he's already out of control, a true beast, but well, at least this will serve as good training for me before I go looking for Kakarot, and I'll tell him that I eliminated his son with my own hands. Vegeta said this with a smile as he slowly walked toward Gohan, transforming into Super Saiyan Blue Evolution. But the beast, moving at extreme speed, saw the prince's move and vanished. What? Gohan appears above, bringing his arms together and landing a powerful blow to Vegeta's head, sending him crashing into the ground and spitting blood. This leaves Whis astonished. Vegeta was about to get up, but he was hit by a series of blows, after which Gohan fired a deadly beam at him. Vegeta barely managed to stop it, but was forced to retreat. Impossible. He's supposed to be a beast, yet his attacks are so fast and coordinated, it seems like he's thinking. Gohan attacks with an energy ball, throwing landing a punch. But Vegeta closes his eyes and, with ease, deflects Gohan's punch while transformed into Ultra Ego, landing a punch that sends Gohan crashing into some rocks. Well, it seems that was his limit. Gohan was on the ground, badly injured and exhausted, on the verge of being defeated. Vegeta stands in front of Gohan, who was kneeling without any awareness. "Disappear from my sight, insect," exclaimed Vegeta, charging an energy ball, about to eliminate the Saiyan, when suddenly a voice is heard, "Father." Gohan turns his head, seeing none other than Videl along with their daughter, who bursts out. She was a teenager now, since many years had passed since they last saw each other. Seeing them both, Gohan reacts, regaining consciousness. "Father, I finally see you," Pan shouted. "Gohan, don't give up." "And where did these insects come from?" exclaimed Vegeta, about to launch an attack at them, but a light appeared on Gohan's body. It was a powerful roar. Everything lit up, as Gohan had regained consciousness, recovering his memories. A light shone across the entire planet and throughout the universe. What the hell? From the light, a completely different being appeared, with a white tail, white hair, skin of such a white color, red eyes, and a light so bright it illuminated everything. "What? But who are you? What's going on, Whis?" asked Vegeta, but Whis was speechless. Gohan, by mastering his beast form thanks to memories of his wife and daughter, had achieved a new transformation never seen before. The perfect mystic beast Super Saiyan. This form not only radiated light, but life itself was created around him. Vegeta was speechless. Did he really manage to master that power just by looking at those insects? "No, it can't be," Vegeta shouted, launching an energy ball at Videl and but Gohan appeared in front of them, making Vegeta's attack disappear. "Father, Gohan, I would appreciate it if you both moved away, please. This is a dangerous place for both of you. Father, you are so strong." Gohan, both of them ran off, moving away and watching from a distance. "Vegeta, I don't know how or why you've become such a ruthless being, but I swear I won't show you any mercy." Vegeta, angry, says, "Mercy? Who do you think you are, insect?" Vegeta vanishes and reappears in front of Gohan, throwing two punches with both hands, which Gohan blocks with his own hands. "I told you I won't show you any mercy." Gohan landed a punch that made Vegeta stagger back in pain, but Gohan was already in front of him with an energy ball pressed against his stomach, causing it to explode on the Saiyan Prince. Vegeta fell to the ground, wounded. No. He tried to increase his power even more in his Ultra Ego form, but Gohan's speed was beyond that. "Impossible. You were locked up for more than 10 years. How can you have so much power?" "Power isn't just about the physical, but also about the animal mind," Gohan explained, landing a knee to Vegeta's face and making him spit blood. Gohan unleashed a barrage of attacks, which Vegeta could barely manage to block. Vegeta shouts, "Arga," but Gohan uses a technique with his eyes to nullify Vegeta's power. "What?" Meanwhile, Whis was perplexed. Vegeta, furious, gathers all his power. "Insect, you're not on my level," Vegeta shouted, unleashing a super final flash amplified 100 times. "It seems you don't understand or can't grasp the difference in our powers right now. But fine, you killed my father, you tore me away from my family, and I'll never forgive you for that," exclaimed Gohan, as he charged a star-filled sphere in one hand shouting, "Masenko Stella." A massive clash of attacks was created. The shockwaves felt everywhere. On one hand, "What is this? This power feels very familiar to me," said Goku in astonishment, while Baldo and Karma were somewhat frightened. "It's a kit that's out of the ordinary. In fact, I sense two energies, and one of them isn't from this world." While Tai's Immortal has extraordinary power, but he's the son of that Saiyan, and also possesses the same angel cells. Damn it, these mortals keep reproducing one after another. It seems that the Saiyans are powerful. Controlling one would be beneficial. In the clash of attacks, Vegeta was giving it his all, while Gohan was winning by a wide margin. "Come on, Dad, you can do it. That's it, Gohan. You're almost defeating him. Goodbye, Vegeta. See you in the other world." Gohan would increase his power, further boosting his attacks. "No, damn you, Gohan. This is for my father," shouted the Saiyan, increasing his power even more. Vegeta couldn't hold on any longer, and was about to be defeated when suddenly his eyes turned red. The Saiyan's power would rise to stratospheric levels, his muscles and everything else increasing. Gohan confused, but what? Vegeta would scream in pain, suffering from an unbearable headache. "Perfect. Here I can truly control you. Ha ha ha. Now you are 100% mine." Vegeta's final flash would increase, as he shouted, amplified 1,000 times. This means Gohan tied and cornered. But what's happening? Where is he getting more power from? Ultra Stellar Masenko, shouted Gohan, pouring all his strength into his attack. What? How do you have more power? Said Vegeta, who was no longer really Vegeta, he was being possessed by Tablos. Both were giving it their all. But when they least expected it, Vegeta would once again increase his power, shouting, I am the creator of the super spheres, and no one can defeat me. Final flash amplified 1,000,000 times. Gohan was stunned. Wait, what? No, that's not possibly, screamed Gohan as he took the barrage of attacks, causing an explosion that would destroy half of planet Earth, splitting it in two. The fusion of Vegeta and Tablos fell to the ground, kneeling and very way. Meanwhile, Tablos, sitting on his throne, started to get a nosebleed. Damn it, that mortal had extraordinary power. Damn you, he hurt me. I used too much power. Meanwhile, Videl and Pan would scream, no father, Gohan. Vegeta stands up with a smile. You were a powerful opponent, but you're definitely not enough for me. From the rubble, Gohan would emerge, badly wounded and covered in blood. You're defeated. You're no longer a match for me. At that moment, Videl and Pan run toward Gohan, hugging him. What the hell are you doing? Run away. We don't want you to leave again. If you go, we'll go too. Vegeta raises his hands. Take my universal cannon. He charges up a super attack. Gohan hugs Videl and his daughter. I'm sorry, I truly am so sorry, I couldn't save you. They close their eyes, expecting their death, but I fired my universal cannon. He charges up a super attack. I'm sorry, I truly am so sorry, I couldn't save you. They close their eyes, expecting their death, but a voice was heard, while Vegeta shouts, die, as he launches his super attack. At that moment, Gohan disappears, while Vegeta, without realizing it, had launched his attack, destroying planet Earth, a destruction that would be felt throughout the universe, out in space. Lord Vegeta, are you alright? Whis, I'm better than ever. That's good, that's good. We eliminated those insects. Vegeta said this with a hint of happiness. Whis was somewhat doubtful and disagreed with the god's actions. Whis, let's get out of here. We have to go look for Kakarot. I already have the power to teleport anywhere in the universe. Ha, ha. Vegeta laughed wickedly, disappearing. Meanwhile, on the plan, in King Kai's place, Gohan and King Kai appear. Good, you made it here alive. For a moment, I thought you'd be disintegrated, exclaimed Supreme Kai. That was a close call, wasn't it, Mr. Gohan? Said King Kai, seeing Gohan on the ground. Pan, Videl, where are they? It can't be. Gohan cried out, hitting the ground as tears fell. Both Kais were left stunned. It's true. What happened? Did my teleportation fail? The elder replied, from what I saw at the last moment, I think both girls didn't hold on to you in time and didn't make it. This left King Kai stunned. Gohan was crying. Damn it, Pan, betrayal, shouted the Saiyan, unleashing a tremendous power. Calmate, Señor Gohan. Calm down. That bastard, again, once again, he has taken me away from my family. I'm going to kill him, even if it costs me my life. Meanwhile, in another universe, Bardock, Goku, and Karma would arrive at the planet of the god of Universe 13. So this is where the Dragon Balls are. Yes, that's right. The god of destruction took them from me, and luckily he still hasn't used them. We have to be discreet and take them from him without him noticing. Hey, but what is this place? This place is the entrance to Universe 13. Here you can find many important and mythological super powerful gods from all the universes. Among them are the two legendary gods, who are the ones that allow passage between life and death. Their powers are equal to those of the angels. There is also a very strange creature called Berspa. Its rank is equal to or even higher than that of the angels themselves, and various powerful deities can be found here, so our lives are at risk. If you run into anyone, run away. The three of them would start to explore the world with their ki the lowest possible level so as not to attract attention or put themselves in too much danger, since they were in an area overrun by higher deities and suprai. Meanwhile, in the world of the dead, hey, tell me where the two legendary gods are or show me the way out of this world, Asta demanded coldly, with a serious look. In the world of the dead, time passed very differently than in the world of the living, so Asta had already spent 10 years in that world. Please, don't kill me. I don't want to disappear from existence, begged the god kneeling before Asta. I won't kill you. However, you attacked us. Why are you doing this? It's just that you've already killed many gods in this world. Everyone knows you as the God Slayer. I was paid to assassinate you, so you're a hitman, huh? I have nothing against you, so please don't do anything to me, begged the god. Alright, go. If you have no information and you're begging for your life, I won't do anything to you. Get out of my sight. Thank you so much, exclaimed the god. In the distance, a spirit would appear. Well, so you came back, Lisa. Asta exclaimed with a smile. I've already told you not to call me that. By the way, what are you doing? Are you going to let that god live? It's just that, honestly, he's begging me and I think he doesn't have bad intentions. Asta said, laughing, when suddenly the god attacks from behind, catching Asta off guard. Asta, watch out. Lisa shouted, performing a technique, and placing a barrier around Asta's body. The god tries to stab Asta, but thanks to the barrier, his weapon is destroyed. Lisa was angry. Idiot, that's your weakness. You trust people too much. You may be very powerful, but you have nothing in your head. Asta was surprised, but then got annoyed, turning serious and landing a blow on the god. He falls to the ground. I'm sorry, shouted the god. Asta was very angry. Sorry? You told me something and you didn't keep your word. I gave you a chance and you wasted it. You're an idiot. Asta draws his sword, charging an energy sphere to launch it and disintegrate the deity. Lisa, annoyed. You know you're a fool. Your power is already very weak. He gets upset. You know you're an idiot. Your power is already far above the gods of this world thanks to the training I gave you. However, it's a shame I can't change your heart. Relax, nothing will happen. Anyway, we'll have to keep searching for those legendary gods. Yes, I think I already have enough power to defeat them. Obviously, all thanks to me and your spiritual master, even though I stopped training you years ago. You far surpassed me. I never thought you'd have so much potential. Well, honestly, neither did I, but you have a lot of skills and many more years of fighting experience. That's right. And with you, I was able to surpass my limits, haha. She was laughing when suddenly they were surrounded by many gods. Here they are, it's those two. Asta turns around seriously. And what do you want? The gods approach Asta seriously. That's why we're here. They kneel before Asta. This leaves Asta and Lisa confused and surprised. You're the god slayer, right? We want you to help us, please. We want to defeat the legendary god. Those words make Asta get serious. Where is that guy? He himself is following us. At that moment, the god is struck by a deadly lightning bolt, leaving everyone shocked. Who the hell was that? Suddenly, god after god begins to die, each one struck by different deadly lightning bolts. Asta and Lisa were left speechless, stunned to see how easily the gods were dying. Please, Asta, help us. Number, where are they attacking from? I can't sense their presence. Can they really hide their ki 100%? Asta, watch out, said Lisa, teleporting Asta to her side and saving him from being struck by a lightning bolt. Thursday, thank you, Lisa. I didn't notice. You're such a fool. At that moment, from a bolt of lightning, an entity appeared with a presence that made the entire underworld tremble. Thursday, that's him, said a goddess in a trembling voice as she hid behind Asta. Don't worry, you two stay back. Hey, are you the legendary one? That's right, the entity replied quickly. So what? I've been looking for you too. So they call you the God Slayer. You've been killing thousands of gods. You've disrupted my world, but without a doubt, I must eliminate you. Asta was about to move, but the god's fist was already buried in his stomach. Asta spits blood as he's sent flying towards some rocks. Asta. Lisa shouts, stopping with a great burst of ki and launching multiple blows at him, but they have no effect on the god. Stellar shine, shouted the mortal goddess, who creates a portal, making an attack appear behind the legendary god, but with one hand he disintegrates that power. Impossible. Is that your strongest attack? What weak gods used to inhabit my world? Hey, I suggest you don't get in the way, Lisa said seriously. Sorry, Lisa shouts, activating enhanced energy. Lisa's divine ki would be unleashed, releasing a tremendous power. What? What is that? So you had sealed power? Very interesting. Lie? With a speed beyond that of light, he gathers strength in his arm, appearing in front of the deity, to whom he throws an energy ball in the face, sending her to another part of the world. Very well, you managed to damage my clone. Lisa is left astonished when, at that moment, the deity grabs her by the neck and slams her into the ground, creating a massive crater. Lisa is left buried in the ground. Damn, you let her go, shouted Asta, drawing his sword and about to cut the god in two, but the god dodged, appearing behind Asta and with a single blow forced Asta to his knees. That sword looks interesting. Asta backs away saying, you want it? Then take it. He creates 10 swords and then opens several teleportation portals. Ah, what are you doing? At that moment, Asta hurled the 10 swords at great speed. Portals formed around the god, and the swords shot out of the portals at high speed. But what? The god tried to dodge Asta's attacks, but the swords and the portals he created were so fast that, in a moment of carelessness, the god was struck by multiple slashes all over his body, then exploded, creating a gigantic crater. Asta, laughing. What did you think of my technique? These swords, besides being cursed, they're not ordinary swords, they're made with your ki, a divine ki, aren't they? Asta, smiling. That's right, and you won't be able to regenerate either. The god becomes enraged. This is a real technique, teleporting an attack from a planet. At that moment, Asta is teleported into space. What the hell? Where am I? Hundreds of planets, moving at an incredible speed, would crash into Asta, creating a galactic explosion. Lisa gets up, injured. Asta, damn it, where is Asta? Here he is, exclaimed the deity, snapping his fingers and making Asta appear from the sky, crashing to the ground badly hurt, having taken an extremely powerful attack. Lisa and the mortal goddess are left in shock. Asta! Lisa shouted, rushing to help. But the deity created hundreds of divine lightning bolts with her hand and hurled them at Lisa. At that moment, the mortal goddess appeared, trying to stop all of the god's attacks. I'll distract him, go to him. Lisa immediately appeared where Asta was, seeing him badly injured and covered in blood on the ground. This can't be true, does that guy really have that much power? Heal, Lisa exclaimed, healing Asta's wounds with her spiritual energy. Asta gets up. Lisa, what happened? Asta, you idiot, I told you not to let your guard down, Lisa shouted, shedding a few tears as she hugged Asta. I'm sorry, I didn't think he would have so much power. Meanwhile, the god was watching this. So, that spirit has the ability to heal. Alright, then I'll go after her. Asta, angry, stands up. That's enough, get back Lisa. What? Asta, get back Lisa. Asta said seriously, and then his body began to be enveloped in a dark aura, a very different and abnormal power surging forth. What are you doing, Asta? Lisa said in surprise as she stepped back. Oh, what is this? How strange. I've never observed anyone quite like you. What kind of energy is that? Asta clenches his fists. I'll pay you back for what you did to me. Dimensional slash. Asta shouted. Just like that, dimensional rifts would open up in space itself. The deity was paralyzed. And then, from the rifts, received multiple dimensional slashes, even more powerful and potent than before. The legendary god tries to block and dodge the attacks, but can't, taking every single hit, falling to the ground spitting blood, his body completely drained. Asta appears in front of him and lands a kick. The god is sent flying into the sky, but Asta teleports above him, brings his hands together, and delivers a powerful blow, slamming the deity into the ground. Without hesitation, Asta charges up and launches thousands of energy spheres. Lisa was amazed by Asta's power. Asta appears next to Lisa, looking a bit tired. Hey, what was that? Asta, exhausted. That's my demonic transformation. Did you say transformation? It's a mix of divine ki, demonic energy, and my natural energy. This power surpasses all Saiyan transformations, even that of a god. It's a technique I've learnt over time, but I still can't control it. It drains a lot of my energy. It's called Ultra Black. That Frieza guy I fought used a somewhat similar transformation, but I've already far surpassed his power. Lisa was speechless. In the distance, the god could be seen walking slowly, on the verge of death. You're a bastard. What did you do? This is your end, declared Asta, drawing his sword infused with demonic and divine energy. Asta was getting ready when the deity shouted, brother. A light appeared. Asta and Lisa were paralyzed. Oh god Zerafar, what happened to you?
So, what did you think of the video, my friend? I hope you really enjoyed it and that you leave that awesome god level like, so I can keep bringing you more of these amazing stories. Before you go, I also wanted to ask if you could follow me on Instagram. There, I'll be posting a few things and updates. If you're interested, follow me so we can build a small and very humble community. That's all from me, nothing more to say, so I'll say goodbye. Take care, everyone. Bye bye.